All right, it's a new semester, so we're starting a new season of Faculty Spotlight. We're at the South Campus today for an interview with one of our CDL instructors. That is Juan Saldivar. Juan, how are you? Good morning.
Good morning, Ruben. Doing good. Thank you.
So this is interesting because I've never interviewed somebody who is a CDL instructor, so I'm excited about this. But let's talk about you, Juan. How long have you been here at the college?
So I'm a recent hire for the college. I've been here 5 months. Prior to this, I was doing the same job at a different trucking school.
Okay. So a CDL instructor is pretty much what you've done all your life, or were you into other things?
Basically, for the past 4 years, and been driving for 10.
Okay. What was driving a truck like? I mean, so many people say, "Oh, I would love to do that for a living." Some of the people who do it do love it. Where were you? I mean, did you do it just because it was a job, or did you really enjoy the experience?
So definitely, I enjoyed the experience. When I came into trucking, I actually trained here at Laredo College.
Oh,
So I am back home now.
nice.
As the actual instructor. And not only my instructor, I'm also a certified state examiner.
Okay.
So what that means, the people that come through our program, our students that come through the program, we train them here, and we also test you out here in our facility. There's no more going to the DPS office.
How did you get started driving to begin with? Like, what prompted you to want to get into truck driving?
So like any other story, I have an older brother who's been driving for over 30 years. And he kept asking me, he kept advising me, come into trucking. So I finally got bored of what I was doing before. Decided, to take the leap, new career change. Worked out fantastic for me.
Yeah.
But I believe it worked out fantastic for me for 2 reasons. I had good training here at the college. And also I had the backup of a family member, my brother. I would run into any situations. I had a lifeline.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody could call in, quarterback it, Monday night quarterback it.
Yeah.
And try to get resolved and get through the problem.
What was it like? You traveled all over the country, I'm guessing?
That is correct. All of the lower 48 states.
It's a lot of pressure, isn't it, Juan?
It's a lot of traffic.
A lot of traffic, but a lot of pressure as well to be on time, to get your load there on time. What were some of the experiences that you remember that stand out?
So one of my most memorable experiences is actually delivering a X-ray machine straight to a hospital.
Oh, wow.
So multi-million-dollar piece of equipment.
Yeah.
That you had to get it there safely and obviously on time, like you just said.
Yeah. And what about any bad weather? Were you having to experience any of that as you were driving your truck?
So the one that comes to mind, I believe I was shut down somewhere in Utah. Definitely, I think for about 4 days at the same truck stop.
Wow.
So just waiting out the weather till the state opened up the roads and we could continue going either east or west.
Yeah. And what's that like with the owner of the company? Are they constantly bombarding you with, hey, you got to get back on the road, or do they understand the conditions?
So they do understand the conditions. We go through this every year, right? The cycle of the seasons, and they would rather have you pulled over, being parked, being safe, than actually wrecking the equipment plus a load and potential to even losing your life or injuring somebody on the road.
Right. That would not be a good thing, obviously.
Correct.
How did you manage your life as a truck driver? Were you a family man? Did you start out when you were on your own? How did that work?
So I believe I was recently married.
When you first started?
When I first started trucking. So the good thing is we live in Laredo, so we have the biggest inland port.
Sure.
We are over the road drivers, but so you will go straight up north, come back straight down south. Sometimes it'll take you 5 days, sometimes it'll take you 7 days, and then you get to reset at the house. Compared to other companies somewhere in the United States where they actually have to do their reset, at a truck stop away from home. So that does take a lot of the pressure, away from being an over the road truck driver.
So there's actually an advantage to being a truck driver here in Laredo because of the fact that we're the number one inland port.
Yes, that is correct.
So you don't have to go anywhere to reset after you take your load.
Yes.
So how long would you work? You would work what, 5 to 7 days, and then how long would you be off?
So 2 days.
2 days off?
So we're usually going up. Maybe it could be a short load, a 5-day load, 7, 8-day load, then come back and rest 2 to 3 days, and then get back on the road again.
Did you have a favorite city or a favorite route?
So you can go through the same town, and depending what month or what season you're going through that same town, everything looks different and everything looks nice.
Right.
So the entire United States is just a beautiful place to drive through in all sorts of weather.
And there really isn't a lot of time to stay and enjoy where you are, is there?
Obviously not. You're seeing the United States at 65 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Through the windshield of your truck.
Was there a particular route that you did not like taking?
Let me see. Just driving through Atlanta, Georgia.
Really? What is that?
Even before you enter the city, you're already stuck in traffic.
Really?
Yes.
And so how often would you have to take that route?
Sometimes it would be. Let me see. If we had our dedicated customer, we definitely have to go through that route.
Which city did you go to the most, do you think?
Definitely. Let's see here. So Ambassador Bridge would be in
Ambassador Bridge?
Ambassador Bridge.
Okay.
So straight up from 35 takes you all the way to Detroit, Michigan.
Okay.
So we would deliver a lot of auto parts.
Oh, okay.
A lot of auto parts to Detroit, Michigan.
Yeah.
So that was a pretty consistent route that you can have here driving out of Laredo.
Did you enjoy it, Juan?
Absolutely.
You did?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Had I don't want to say it was fun.
Yeah.
Or that I had a lot of fun, but it was definitely a good experience because it's traveling. You get to meet new people, new mindsets. Obviously, see new places. So all of it was a good experience for me.
Why would you not use the word fun? Is that because you're constantly
you're working, you need to meet a deadline.
Right.
You need to be safe. You need to operate the equipment safe. So,
but not fun to the point where you didn't want to do it. It was just that you really don't have time to stop and have fun, but you enjoyed what you did.
Yes.
Yeah. Did you ever envision yourself becoming a CDL instructor?
No.
Yeah.
No, not at all. It happened by accident. There was a posting here for a current employer, which is a CR England, and I kept seeing the vacancy keep coming up. I go, you know what? Let me just take a shot at it.
Yeah.
What's the worst that can happen? They can tell me no.
Yeah.
Definitely, I heard a lot there with that company going through all their training programs that they offer. And that's what allows me to do what I do today at a quicker and faster and safer pace.
So when you got the notification to be interviewed, et cetera, what did you think? Were you surprised?
So actually, it's funny because he called me and I had just woken up that day. And he calls and he's like, hey, can you come in for an interview? And I go, hey, I just woke up, I'll be there tomorrow. He goes, well, how about can you make it before lunchtime? We're really interested in talking to you. So, got showered, got cleaned up. I headed over there. Had about an hour worth of an interview, back and forth, turning some paperwork and off to orientation.
Wow. It was pretty fast.
It was really fast.
Yeah. You didn't really have time to stop and think about what had happened. And it just, hey, come in, let's interview. Hey, by the way, you have the job kind of thing.
Yes.
Yeah. Did it ever occur to you after a while, wow, I got this job? I mean, did it ever sink in?
So I was happy that I obviously got employed because it is a challenge.
Yeah.
So knowing how to do something, but being able to teach it are they're two different things.
Yeah.
So definitely got to be have enough patience. You're not showing a person how to drive a truck, or you're not retraining your driver. You're showing a new person how to work with brand new equipment or the size and or weight of the equipment. So
let's get into that a little bit, because you say you're not teaching them how to actually drive the truck. So then what do you teach as a CDL instructor?
So as a CDL instructor, we're not retraining the driver. So we're not bringing, that means somebody who's already been driving the truck. You're actually teaching a person how to drive the equipment. So they're getting used to simple stuff as how to set up your seat, how to set up your mirrors, the size of the steering wheel. Now we look at the outside of the truck, what's the width of our truck and our length? Where are our tandem set up for that day? So all of this, and you gotta be patient because you're showing somebody who doesn't know how to operate a vehicle. Even though they have experience driving a car, it's not the same thing.
So do they need to have had experience driving an 18-wheeler when they come in at all? Or
Absolutely not.
They don't. But you don't actually show them how to drive out on the road.
Oh, yes, we do.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Okay. At what point do you do that? That doesn't start right away.
No, no. So our process here is our students would come in for training.
Mm-hmm.
So I always tell them they show up here as stars already, but you leave as a rock star.
Oh, nice.
So they got to get their permit.
Okay.
That's usually taken care of within our first week and a half. From there, we go out to the range. We spend maybe about another week to a week and a half learning about the truck in a confined area.
Uh,
And then after that, once they're comfortable, we actually go outside on the road and we're driving all over the city.
Really?
Yeah.
So you're actually in an 18-wheeler with a student driver, basically.
Correct.
Do you have a sign that says student driver?
We sure do. Our trailer does though.
Okay. So are you carrying the trailer with you then, or is it just the rig?
No, it's with the trailer.
Yeah. How do you account for the change in technology, Juan? I mean, it changes on a daily basis. How do you keep up with everything that's happening in the industry?
So you go to the major players, which is obviously the state, AMBA. We go to OIDA. All these organizations where they disseminate all the information to keep current with what's happening, within the market and within trucking, within any rules that are coming up.
But does every cab look the same in regard to the technology, or does it vary by company, by year of the model, etc.?
So with these new trucks, and it's been going on, I would say like the past 15 years.
Oh wow.
They're monitoring, the company monitors the driver what they're doing inside the vehicle. What I mean by that, let's say you're hitting the throttle too hard, or you're slamming on the brake too hard. So all of that keeps adding up, and you're speeding. The truck has a lot of technology built in. Simple as if you're leaving the lane, you're departing the lane without actually putting your turn signal. The truck records that, and it sends you an alarm that you're departing the lane. The trucks have a forward-facing radar, so you know how far you're from, or how close you're from the vehicle in front of you. Again, there's a lot of technology built into the truck to make you a safer driver.
When you were driving, was this technology available or not yet?
Yes.
It was already available.
Yes, it was already available.
So coming in, I mean, when did you actually start instruction? You started 5 months ago. When did you actually start instruction?
So again, I started as an instructor maybe about 4 years ago.
Okay.
With CRU.
Oh, that's right. You were an instructor before.
Yes.
So did you think I'm going to handle it the same way, or how did you prepare for this position?
So what I like about this position, what I really like the most is we take the applicant or the student through the permit process. So we'll actually you'll be coming in, and we go through the entire manual, our Texas DPS manual. We read it, we answer the questions on it. We have additional questions, and if there's any doubts, we refer back to the manual, and we give you an explanation. What really happens out there in the real world, compared to maybe some other trucking schools where you go get the manual on your own, and all you're doing is studying an app and answer. You're studying an app and learning the answers to the question, but we really don't have a solid foundation as to why the answer is for that question.
And so here you guide them. You guide them on a daily basis through the manual and the whole process.
Yes.
Yeah. How did you become an instructor? You just had to be a good driver? How did that happen when you were with your previous company?
So with the other companies I've been at, so I've been an over-the-road driver. I've also hauled fuel. I've worked in the oil field. And within all those companies, I've also been a trainer. So I train the new driver that's coming in, making sure, he's doing, abiding by all company policies, the procedures. We finally do a small road test within that training, and then we sign off on the person that, he's good to go to meet all the company requirements.
Wow.
So he's a safe driver.
So the last 4 years before here that you were an instructor, were you still on the road, or you were
Yes,
just dedicated to instruction?
No, I was on the road, and I was, in some cases, I drove teams, but my teammate was a person who had less than a year of experience, and I'm training him for that company.
Gotcha. So let's talk about the program here. I mean, we've talked about it a little bit, but there's been some changes in a good way. And one of them you mentioned was that now you can test here on campus for the state exam. Is that accurate?
That is correct. So once we take you through the program, we either, depending on our instructor that's available for the class, it's either a 5-week program, 5 weeks or 6 weeks. And at the end of your training, we'll test you here on campus. We're third-party certified. That just recently happened. We have 2 state examiners, and so like today, we're actually running 2 exams this morning.
Wow.
So hopefully we'll get 2 new drivers added to the to the entire country.
Wow, that's interesting. And so before this, they had to. How would they get their exams?
So we would go to the DPS office. We would take you to the local DPS office, and you would test out.
And you said you yourself are a certified state examiner.
Yes.
Yeah. So that just recently happened, right? Like
Yes.
Just a couple of months ago.
A couple of months ago, yeah.
That's
We got sent off to the training through the state. We actually hosted 2 classes here on campus at the South Campus, where the facility was borrowed by the state of Texas. We had people come in from all over the state of Texas, other people that were also interested in becoming a third-party certified. We did our first initial phase, which is a week here of all classroom instructions. At the end of the week, if you did pass your 50-question exam, now you get set up for the initial actual hands-on training at your local DPS office.
Wow. Well, that's a big deal.
Yes.
Is there a lot of interest in trucking?
Absolutely.
Do you see it from students?
Absolutely. So there we actually have a waiting list for people waiting to come into our program.
So if somebody is considering being a CDL driver, what would you tell them if they're kind of on the fence about
I would say do it sooner than later.
Yeah.
And start calling, whether it's us with here at Laredo. Preferably, we definitely want you to come here to us to Laredo College. But we understand if you need to get employed quickly, you're going to find a training provider.
Right.
But start calling right away.
Yeah. And how long is the waiting list?
For us, we're not too bad. I think we're about 2-3 months out.
Okay. So get on the waiting list now.
Get on the waiting list now. We'll bring you in. We'll sign all the paperwork. We'll get a file started for you.
Yeah.
We'll get all your contact information, and we're going back and forth like every 2 weeks till we fill up our classes.
Yeah. And there's definitely advantages to taking it at Laredo College.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So we have a state-of-the-art facility, brand new equipment, and like I said, we just became third-party certified.
Plus, the way you handle the instruction is just different, as you mentioned, going through the manual instead of them doing a lot of independent work and doing it online, right?
Yes.
Yeah. What about financial aid? Can they get financial aid for being a CDL instructor?
So
financial aid? Can they go through financial aid?
I believe at this time it is not offered. Our
Okay.
program is not offered through financial aid. We do have a scholarship that students can apply for.
Sure.
That usually takes about 4 weeks for that committee to meet, and then we will get an answer back.
Yeah. So there are options as far as payment is concerned.
There is, yes.
Wow. Juan, what do you do when you're not a CDL instructor?
So I have a 7-year-old son that takes up a lot of my time.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's definitely try to get enough quality time.
How does he feel about the whole truck driving? Is he looking into that himself, or?
He says he likes it, but
Yeah.
he says he's gonna own a construction company and have a helicopter.
Oh, nice. Okay. So he's gonna one up you. He
Yeah.
says, you're gonna drive a truck. I'm gonna fly a helicopter.
He's gonna fly a helicopter.
Yeah. And do you like to watch any movies, any shows, listen to music?
Just music,
Yeah.
for sure.
What kind?
Definitely our regional music, the Hano Conjunto.
Sure.
That type of music.
No movies?
Not really. We don't have time. Sorry, Drew.
That's okay. I mean, that's a good answer. I mean,
Yeah.
a lot of people don't have time to watch movies or series or anything.
I don't do none of that Netflix, Hulu.
Yeah.
None of those subscriptions.
Just a little music every now and then, taking care of
music.
yourself.
And so it's funny you say that, because yesterday we had 3 hours worth of homework for a second grader.
Say that again.
We had 3 hours worth of homework
Uh-huh.
for a second grader,
How is that possible?
and we didn't finish.
Okay.
we
3 hours of homework for a second.
for a second grader. Yeah.
Goodness gracious. Was it math?
It was a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
We had some math, and we had some reading. There was a lot of reading assignments.
Do you need to be good at math to be a truck driver?
No, not really.
No.
The computers on the trucks and the apps on your phone basically calculate everything for you.
Yeah. Were you good at math when you were in school?
Somewhat, real good. I'm not telling you I wasn't poor at it, but I wasn't too bad.
Well, I'll flat out admit I was horrible at that. I failed algebra in college twice. I think.
Twice.
So yeah, I'm not a math guy whatsoever. So
Good thing here we only need basic math. You know how to add and subtract.
there you go. How long is the program?
So we're depending with the instructor that's available, we are either at 5 weeks or at 6 weeks.
Okay.
So if we're at 6 weeks, it's Monday through Thursday. If it's a 5-week program, we are Monday through Friday, 8 to 5.
But that's not a bad deal though. And then you're done and you're certified to start driving right away. Then.
Yes. So we work with a couple of mega fleets, which would be like Pam, Schneider, Pascal Truck Line. We're trying to get. So we have people come recruit.
Mm-hmm.
So while you're in school, we do have a recruiter here that you can start talking to them to be employed. So we take you from training and we try to from training to employment as well.
That's a really good deal then. So you have that relationship and these people might get a job right off the bat.
Yes.
Sounds good. Juan, thank you very much. This has been exciting. I wouldn't know the first thing about teaching CDL. I don't even know how to drive a truck. So, but it sounds like a lot of fun though.
It's much easier. They're not manuals anymore. So it's an automatic truck.
Really?
Just like driving your car.
Well,
just got to be careful on your width and your length.
That's too much. And then I see these trucks, reversing, and I'm like, yeah, no, that's not going to happen. Well, thanks a lot, Juan, and thank you for coming to Laredo College and for coming back home. We appreciate it. Thank you for what you do.
Thanks a lot.